Hello everyone! I'm doing a live video while I drive. Never done this before, but today was too exciting. So I'm going to the 777, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys like the feels of what I've been feeling. I see my friends are feeling it. We're talking about it, right? Feels good right now. Like today is gloomy. It looks a lot better on this video than it does in real life. It's not sunny here. Like, it's not sunny, it's rainy, it's cold. If this shit freezes up, it's all gonna be ice. Hello, beautiful. So guys, you know, we've been feeling this stuff, right? And healing hurts sometimes, right? And so when you're releasing old things and when you're releasing old patterns and when you're trying to change, so that was like my message, like change is here. Change is definitely here. Like everything that you've been working for to change is here. Like every single plug that you need is here. Every single thing that you need is here, right in front of you. There's enough for every one of us, and it's all right in front of us. But sometimes, you know, you're always going to have to be healing. Like when you're releasing these old patterns and systems and ways and things that you ran into, that shit really hurts. And I love you guys. Like sometimes I'm good. Sometimes I have days like this and I'm up early and I beat everything and I'm ready and everything goes right. But then sometimes I wake up and everything goes wrong. I'm 20 minutes up late, too late. I'm rushing, you know. You're gonna have these times. You're gonna have times where, you know, when you're working out a certain thing in a certain area of your body, like you're gonna experience pain. You're gonna get the sweats. You're gonna start coughing. You're gonna not want to talk to people. You're gonna want to just wear your jammies all day. You're gonna want to just maybe eat ice cream straight out of the box, right? It's okay. It's okay. Like no matter what you're going through, when change is happening, you know, you are going to have those unfamiliar moments and those really weird conversations where you're just getting it out. And I think that that's what we're doing, guys. So like, that's what I've been noticing in my life, in my home life. Like me and my family, we've been talking about things and talking about the ways that things make us feel, and not in a way where like we're mad at each other, but like in a way where it's like, hey, when this happens or this happens, this is how this makes me feel. You know, when I do this, normally it's because this is why, right? Because nobody really knows you. Like, we're walking around here thinking, you know, we have empathy and we're feelers and we're all these things. Like, why doesn't somebody know? That's what I was going through, right? But somebody can't just guess what you're going through. Somebody can't just guess how something feels for you. Like, you have to say it. We wish love and we wish light on all these people, but when it comes down to certain things, we don't say things, right? So, you know, I just had a great friend reach out to me the other day and say something that I'm sure was hard for them, right? Maybe not, I don't know. But like, it was a lesson for me. I was like, whoa, I need to get better at this. I need to get better at just letting somebody know something, because it's like, it made me feel good to be in a position to help someone just in the name of unconditional love. And then it was like a lesson for me, because that was something that I need to learn how to do. I need to learn how to, when people are calling me for energy work, and I've been doing it, but I just need to get better at it and more powerful at it, right? So, you know, hello, beautiful. When somebody calls you and things are just off and everything, you know, can you say that you need love? I don't really like this car thing, right? You know, because that's what I've been talking to a lot of my friends about. Like, one of my friends just a couple weeks ago said, I never asked for prayers. And I got on Facebook and I started asking for prayers. And I was like, that's huge. And you know, you don't think about those things. And then that takes me back to the very first video that I ever did for Always Think Up, guys. And I don't know if you guys know. Is there anybody that follows me that knows the very first video that I ever did for Always Think Up? It was a bird crashed into my window when I was getting ready to do a haircut, and he was twitching and he couldn't move. And I I knew that my energy work worked, and I knew that it would straighten him out a little bit. I was scared. I wasn't sure, like, would it hurt him? I didn't know, like, that was always what I was thinking at the beginning of my energy work. That fear came up, and I gave him my energy work, and I looked it up to put him in a little box and make it comfortable and put a lid on it so it was dark, and he could, be in the dark, and he could get his senses back, right? And that somehow that made so much sense to me. And guys, that means so much to me. I'm about to cry. It's like, we have to be in the dark. I know that it hurts you guys sometimes, but we have to be in the dark sometimes, and we have to get the world out and the confusion from the world. The confusion from people would have made that little bird just like not be able to get his wits back. He needed to be quiet. He needed to be in the dark, and he needed to get himself back. And I feel like that's what we're going through. Girl, go look on my old page. I don't have any. I can't find my old page. But go look on my old page. It's my first video wearing like a brown tank top. I look a hot mess. My hair's up in a bun. And I was just wanting to show people, how I live my everyday life. And in my trek through Facebook and all of this, like, I kind of lost sight of that, guys. I kind of got up in everybody's opinion and everybody's life and everybody's problems and everybody's everything. But I was learning to love myself too at the same time. But I got a lot off my track. And just recently I've been feeling like, maybe in the past like couple months, that I needed to go back into my own darkness and just sit in my own darkness and to figure out what was going on with me, to get my senses back. It was like, I loved so much and I loved everybody so much that I wasn't focused on myself. And it was like that little bird that crashed into the window. So he crashed into the window and his little head was just twitching all over the place. And he was just so confused. And that's where I was in my life with everything and this whole, everything that I want to do. I wanted to help other people so bad that I got involved with this and I got involved with this. And then the more I got involved with all those things, the less time I spent on the things I love, on the little birds that I find, that I want to help get them back up, and they know, these little birds, they know who likes them and wants to help them, and they know who doesn't really have the best intentions for them. And, that's kind of how we are out here, guys. We have to feel into people that we're working with. We have to feel into people that we're communicating with. We have to feel into, I've got taken so much in my energy, but I've always been a little choosy and selective with who I fuck with, because not everybody has your best intention out here, and that's okay. They're out here for them. I love you guys. I didn't even get to see Angela's video. See, that's how you know that this shit is like super deep, man. Like, everybody can do this. Everybody can tune into themselves and tune into, what they need to do. And sometimes you need to cut people out, and sometimes at the same time that you're cutting people out, you're adding in strangers, and you're getting closer than you ever did with the people that you cut out. And sometimes it just doesn't make any sense. But when you let yourself be in that darkness, when you get in the dark and you just close your eyes and you just feel, and nobody's opinion is there, nobody's anything is there, and you just feel, and then you go with that. It feels crazy sometimes, guys. Believe me, I know it. Right? I love you guys. When you go into the darkness and you start feeling around, you're like, holy shit, what is all this, right? I miss my nature walks. I love you, girl. I love you. And sometimes we can get so caught up in people and things and not even realize it and really love it. I love everything that I went through with my heart. I love everything, every person that I met. I love everything. Like, even if it hurt me, I love it so much, because like when it hurts you, then you move things, then you get things done in your life, and you do things that you normally wouldn't do. But guys, stay in alignment with yourself. Stay in alignment with love in what you're doing. Don't fold these things off and close up like never again. I mean, there might be some things that are never again. That's okay, right? But stay in alignment with yourself, because like, I woke up today knowing that I'm the creator of my experience. I go through some moments where I'm like iffy as shit about all this shit, right? But I create this, and I see me in all of you that watch me. And like, I know we've been through some shit. We got hacked. Rohit stole my shit. But we still do what we need to do, right? You see that? You just have to keep doing what you need to do out here for you. You know, thoughts, feelings, actions. That's all about you. Like, yeah, other people come into this shit, but it's all about you. Like, I got a download on what love is. You know, what is love? What is love to you? What, you know, in love, I don't want to control anybody in love. I want to see everybody be in love with themselves. Like, I want to see you guys waking up and having the kind of morning that I had today. Like, you know, maybe you can't always, I want you to be happy in the moments where people don't see you. I want you to be happy in your thought process. I want you to know that you can create the life that you feel in your heart no matter what anyone says to you. Like, you have every force behind you. And so if you're with anyone or around anyone that makes you feel less than the best, you need to make changes. You need to alter things in your life. You need to go inside and connect with the way that you feel about things, and know that when you're making moves by your feelings, that you're going the right way. You know, we were trained so long to think that if we follow our feelings, we're fucking absolutely crazy, right? And a lot of people have been absolutely crazy in their little feelings with each other, right? But love doesn't want to control people. Love doesn't want to restrict people into these boxes that other people, you know, I'm so glad. I woke up today so glad that I did everything that I did. Like, I was weird. I would just be like, no, I don't want to do this. Like, and I wouldn't have a reason. Like, it's just, something isn't right, you know? And it would just be like, I don't know. I don't ever know. And I never really felt bad. And everyone would just be like, Sarah, what are you doing? I don't know. I don't want to restrict people. I don't want to, you know, have people make changes to the areas that they want to be for me. Like, that's short-lived. You know what I mean? When you have an area that you want to live in, you feel like the area I want to live in, I feel it in my heart. Okay? Like, I don't know what you guys feel out here, but I've tuned into me for like the past 3 years. You guys are going to get a coffee with me because I get coffee. I get coffee every time I come to the 777. And more than that because I love coffee, but you guys can get it with me. I was always embarrassed to do this.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started for you today?
Hello, can I have a grande vanilla latte with coconut milk, please?
I'm sorry, grande vanilla latte with what?
Coconut milk.
All right, not a problem. What else can we get for you?
That's all, love.
Thank you. 5:30 off either one.
Thank you. Sometimes my total is $5.28. I don't know what that is. This place is a little bit bougie, so I guess they have higher tax. That's what happens sometimes. It's weird where I live. But, you know, I was meeting people. You know, I've been going through all kind of stuff, and I learned that I was meeting all the people I was meeting, whether they were like girl friendships or guy friendships or, you know, the stuff that like kind of pulls you. It was all a reflection of me. Every single one of you, every single person on my journey and where you are on my journey and who you are on my journey, you're all a reflection of me. And each and every single conversation that we have and each and every single moment that we share, whether it just be like, you know, this like, you know, my friends are super dope. Thank you guys for being my friends because, you know, you guys just send me like these kisses and hugs and these random posts and these messages. Like, I knew when I lost my Facebook that I had to come back and get my friends. Like, I love you guys, and it's not like, I love you the way I want my love to be. Like, I love you free. I love you who you are. I love you everything what you do. I always tip the barista. Always tip your baristas.
Hi, 5:30. Thank you. Hope you gave me an extra.
No, that's for you, love.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
That's for you. Always tip your baristas. I'm going to get my coffee and then we're going to continue.
And the 70 cents.
Oh, no, that's you.
Oh, thank you. Alrighty, we're just finishing that up. Give us a moment.
Thank you, love. I love you guys. I love you guys. Tip your baristas. Coffee is important. I think I'm gonna have one of these one day. There was one in Tampa where they used to wear like bathing suits and like costumes and shit like that. I fucking loved them. I would tip them extra money because I just loved them. Like when you start your day with coffee and some girl and she's cute, she's in a costume. There's some shit about that. I don't remember the place, but if you guys are in Tampa,
Have a great day.
thank you, you too.
Thank you.
If you guys are in Tampa, look that place up because it's really dope. Oh, Mom, I love your guts. My mom was on here. Hi, Jody. I love you too, Laura. Okay, so guys, you don't want to put your friends in a box. You don't want to put your career in a box. You don't want to put your love in a box. You don't want to put your fun in a box. You don't want to, like, you know, for a long time I said I wasn't very fun because I didn't do the things that most people do for fun. But in hanging out with my new reflections and my new people that I keep meeting in my life, they're like, oh my God, girl, you are so much fun. And I just do fun different. You know, fun to me is making sure that the people around me feel good and they're vibing and good music and good food and good smells. You know, guys, my fun is fun. But if you're lost and you're having fun for somebody else and you're still not, then you're not having fun. This stuff is like, you can be really simple with it, but it goes really, really deep, right? And so basically, the really simple of it is you gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself. You gotta be the one to make sure that you're loving your work, that you're loving your conversations, that you're loving your moments with your kids, that you're loving your times with strangers, that you're loving the new adventures that you're about to go on, that you're loving the meetings that you're about to have. Guys, I have this super killer meeting coming up on Saturday. You guys don't even know how hype I am right now, but I'm like totally fucking hype. And I have just been learning to relax on it all, right? I've just been learning to like kind of chill on it all, be patient with it all, like not really say too much to too many people. I mean, I have my people that we talk, right? But I haven't really been saying too much. I've just been feeling this love. Like when you just let love surround you, it like propels you. It like lights your flame. You know, I want to be around people that want to see the best in me, that want to talk about the things that get in my way to clear them out, that want to understand me, that want to know why I do the things I do, because that's what I like to know about you guys. I like to know why you're in the movements that you're into. I love to know, what do you feel when you're out there doing that thing that you love to do? What do you feel from that? Like, I've learned to love my body work so much that, like, I don't know, like, I love it. I love having conversations with people that their bodies hurt. I love working on their bodies. I love having conversations of how their bodies feel better. I love hearing the synchronicities that are showing up in their lives because they're loving themselves more and more every day. I love to hear that love isn't perfect. I love to hear that when healing hurts. You know, I talk to a lot of people about when healing hurts. Healing hurts sometimes, guys. Keep loving yourselves. Like, you're the creator of your experience. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. You don't have to have conversations that you don't want to have. You don't have to fuck with people that you don't want to fuck with. You don't have to tell anybody. You can tell anybody. You can do whatever you want to do. Guys, this love wave is super fucking real, man. This love wave is real. Like, it started off with little stuff, you know, a car, a house, my job. I wanted more time with my baby, more money in my bank. I wanted more great connections. I wanted more and more and more. And, you know, sometimes you could feel like, you know, like it all got taken away. Like my Facebook, you know, 5,000 friends gone. Now I'm, you know, but look at the universe. So it's like I cleaned up shop to come back brand new. And it's just like, that's just to show you that nothing that is yours can be taken. And sometimes we do need to clean it up, and sometimes it isn't all about, you know, it's quality over quantity. You know, now that I got my new Facebook, I see all of you guys. Like, I see all of your posts. I'm seeing the people that are really working on themselves every day. I'm seeing how they're sharing this with their kids. I'm seeing how they're coming to life in their abilities and their natural gifts and their God-given talents. I'm seeing how they're healing family traumas that go back so fucking deep, and they're being so real about everything that's going on. Guys, listen, you attract everything that you think, feel, and say, right? And so these shifts, they happen energetically. They happen small. You know, I just looked today at my center console in my car, and I was like, wow, you know, I remember a time in my life where my center console looked a lot different. I'll take a picture and show you guys, like, you know, and it's just like, I don't know, look at the center console of your car. Like, is it messy? Is it all over the place? Or is like all your stuff right there for you? Like, you know, we make the energy in our homes. Our home, you know, my energy in my home is my biggest thing. When my energy in my home's off, my whole day's off. And I'm telling you guys, in energetic ways, even if you don't believe in what I say, if your home's off, then you're off too. In just the smallest shift in cleaning up your house and cleaning up your friends list and cleaning up your cupboards, cleaning up your little junk drawers, you know, you make those little changes in your life, and it's amazing how love will just set you free. And you know, guys, I know a lot of people are on these journeys and they're thinking it's this person or it's that person or it's, you know, oh my gosh, this person. Yeah, we get people that fire us up, and that is greatness, right? It's about you. It's about you. Like, you know, your relationship with yourself is your relationship with everything, and we're pieces. We're all these little pieces, fragments that are all together. And so each and every person that you deal with out here, and each and everything that you do is a reflection of you. And that is the beautiful part. And so, you know, where you have a place that you feel off, that you run into what you call resistance or whatever, all that is you just need to go in there and get to the core of that, and figure out in the core of that, in the darkness, what that is, get that out of you, and then operate again. When you love someone, you want them to run on free will. You don't want someone to run off of your thoughts. You have too much time. You know, when you love yourself, guys, you know, I have people calling me about this person or that person or this, and I have to even tell them, like, I don't even really have time for that. When you love yourself, the conversation just about self-love fills it up. You know, when you are out here loving yourself, and you talk about you feel about you send people love on their journeys, but it's not about them. It's about you. It's not about anything that you've done. It's about me. And sometimes when you're feeling good about yourself, the people that you attract, when they tell you the things that make you feel good, and then you tell them the things that make you feel good, and then it's just like this big, like, super love bomb of just like, I fucking love you so much. And you might be grooming dogs, and I might be going to the casino, and we might be two totally different time zones, but this love is real. And when you're expecting it from one certain thing, or when you're expecting to be filled up with money, you know, or you're expecting to be all of these different things, then you're missing the point. You know, it's the all. It's the all of it all. Like, yeah, today is gray and gloomy, and I'm pumped up. I'm fired up. You know, but it was my choice to wake up and think greatness into my day. Like, literally, finally, I felt like today was the day that, like, as soon as I woke up, it was like greatness. As soon as I opened my eyes, and that's our choice, guys. That's our choice. You can't expect anyone out here, your job, your lover, your dog, to pump you up like that. You can't expect things like that to happen. When you're expecting things to happen, then that's when you're feeling let down. When you're feeling let down, then you're in the doo-doo, and you're walling around the doo-doo, and you're attracting things from the doo-doo, and then you're like, I told you. No, you're just in the doo-doo. When you come out of the doo-doo and love yourself, you know, you love yourself out of the doo-doo. You got to love yourself out of the doo-doo. There's no other way. There's no other way. I met people that fired me up, but I had to love myself out of the doo-doo. I had to make some big choices by myself. I had to sit in the darkness by myself. I had to get rid of the confusion in the darkness by myself. I had to feel into my heart. I had to do crazy things in the name of love. I I am getting ready to do some things I've never done in my life, guys, and I really don't know how to talk about them, but I love you all, and I'll share it. I'll figure out how, right? I'm just feeling it right now. I've learned to be patient. And what I have to tell you guys and the messages that I give, you know, I've learned, I'm pushing my own comfort zone. You know, once you start to love yourself and feel yourself and trust yourself, then you start to feel these things and you're like, okay, I need to trust that. Right? It's weird. It's like, do I do this? Like, what am I supposed to say? How's it going to go? What's it going to be? Changes. It's just changes. Like, so changes are just all around us. And you're just supposed to be yourself. And you're just supposed to, you know, share that with people. Share that in, you know, the way you are and the way you love yourself. Then whenever you're out here and you're interacting with others, you know when to give your love. You know when not to give your love. You know when to give your money. You know when not to give your money. You know when to give your conversation. You know when not to give your conversation. You know when to listen. You know when to talk. You know when to give. You know when to receive. It starts to all fucking come together. Guys, I'm telling you, man. Like, this is not, you know, I've had the best teachers in the planet because my teachers wanted me to learn from me. And so, like, all of my teachers would give me, like, this great information, but, like, send me on this, like, journey, this path of the unknown, the darkness. Like, I would be in there, like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this shit is wild in here, right? You know, in my darkness, I've learned a lot of things. Like, I've learned about the pain that I carried in my body. I didn't even know what I was doing when I was learning about the pain in my body. I didn't know what I was doing whenever I believed in another form of healing rather than a knee replacement. I didn't know what I was doing whenever they told me I couldn't have kids and I got pregnant to one of my best friends. I didn't know what I was doing when I moved and did all the things that I did. But I'll tell you what, like, as you keep doing them and as you keep loving you and the choices that you're making and the things that you're doing and the routines that you're putting in your life and the work that you're doing and the people that you're communicating with, as you love these things, more things that you love just come to you. And it's like, things are coming to me now that I don't even remember that I thought about. But then when they come, you're like, whoa, holy shit, I thought about this. This was my creation. Like, I created this and I loved myself enough to get here. And it's like, and so then it's like, you know, to me, life really is like this game. It's not a game where you're hurting people. It's not a game where you're trying to get up on people. It's not a game where you're trying to win. It's a game where you're trying to have fun. And, you know, to get to a place to, you know, I can't believe how I feel in my body. I can't believe how I feel in my mind. I can't believe how I feel so young and so free. And so, you know, I went to my healer yesterday and I went and met my mom for lunch and she's like, you look high as hell. And I was like, no, I just feel like I am on the clouds. Like, I feel like you know, he makes my body feel so good. And for so long and doing all this Facebook and everything, you know, I forgot the simple thing of how much I love to go to my healer and just lay there sometimes for 30, 40 minutes or whatever and zone the fuck out and have him crack my back and pop my wrist all over the place to the point where I like melt down and slither off the table. Guys, listen, remember you. Remember what makes you feel good. Remember your boundaries. Remember your ethics. Remember your heart. Remember your heart. Like, this is what this is. I keep saying, like, it's that heart work, man. You got to get in there and you just got to go. And like, the places where I am with my heart and my programs and my meetings and my friends and everything, these dreams, you just have to have the best intentions for everything, right? So like, I have no expectations in any of this, and I have some big shit coming up, right? I have no expectations in any of it except for just to have fun. Like, if me and this person for my business meeting are gonna have fun, it's going to be fire. If me and all these people at a meeting are just gonna have fun and be ourselves and just share with one another what we do to love ourselves, then that's how this gets better and better. Please do not feel this love and try to trap this love. Please don't feel this love and try to make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's what I've been learning. Like, this love wave doesn't make sense. Like, parts of it will make sense to keep you going, like the nugget to the next step, but most of it really doesn't make sense. And you know, a lot of us were being really nice in the name of love. And that's changing. That's changing. Being really nice in the name of love is changing. It's turning into something a little bit different. You guys are seeing that. You have to set your boundaries. You have to know what you want. Oh, especially my ladies. Come on, ladies. We're the creators, man. We create this experience. We create it all. You know, every interaction that you have is a most powerful interaction. Please know that. Please know that everybody that hurt you was to teach you something. Please know that everything that you feel in your fucking body has to do with everything else in the whole entire world. Please know that these babies really matter. Please know that, you know, learning how to get to this heart to share it with your babies is really all that really matters. It doesn't have to be big, huge work and best-selling titles and the best video and all of this stuff. It has to do with your foundation, with your peace in your heart, in your home, in your self, you know. And a lot of people are getting confused with the stuff, you know. Leave all the stuff, you know. I've gotten rid of my stuff. I can't even tell you how many times. Like I'm almost a minimalist for sure. I mean, I like to be comfortable, but I really like to be bare minimal. I really like to, you know, just quality over quantity. I love you guys. Changes are happening. Love yourself through them. Love the people that are around you through them. Share, even when it's embarrassing. Share your stuff, you know. Open yourself up. Do things you've never done before. Now's the time. I'm telling you guys, it's happening. These changes are happening. I see almost every single one of the extensions of me reflecting the work that I've done on myself. And keep going. If you're in a place that doesn't feel so good, know that sometimes healing really fucking hurts sometimes. Take a bath, listen to some good music, you know, go inside to your body. If something hurts in your body, go inside to your body. Talk to the cells in your body and ask the cells, what do I need to do to heal this? And sometimes, you know, you just got to turn on some good music and dance it out, you know. Before I came on and did this video, guys, I'm going to share a couple songs that I was listening to, but like, it was like, Spirit talks you through everything, man, everything. Your dreams, your conversations, your music, your kids, your food, your moments, your strangers, your dreams. Did I say dreams? I love you guys. I know it's hard out here. I know it's hard. But I know that we're making a difference. I know every single one of us is making a difference. I know everybody that watches my videos is making a really huge difference. And so I want to tell you thank you, and I appreciate you, and I love you, and I love that you're part of my journey, and I cherish every single moment, even if it's just the smallest thing. It's the hugest difference to me. Hey, love. Mwah. Send you love. You know it's gloomy out here. All right, guys. Well, I'm about to be at the 777. I got to go up this big parking lot, and the service gets a little squatchy. So I love you guys. I hope you have the best Tuesday ever. You know, put magic on your days. Before I even come up here, before I even get in my car, I put magic around my car. I put magic on my drive here. I put magic in the building. I put magic in every single step to get there. I put magic in the conversations that I'm going to have. I put magic in the music that's going to be played when I'm there. Guys, listen, you have to let go of these things so you can expect the unexpected. You know, the more things that I'm able to let go of control of, the more unexpected, better things are coming up in my life. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. The messages are loud, so get yourself in that box, in that dark box, and get your mind back, get your feels back, start to feel into you, get rid of the confusion that's in your life. And if you guys have my old page, go try to find my first video. I don't know, it might not even be there, but my first video was about me saving this bird, and in order to save him, I had to put him in a dark box. And I think that that's what it is, guys. We need to love us some alone time. We need to love us some of the unknown. You know, when you go in the dark, you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. When you're making these moves out here, sometimes you don't know what the fuck is going to happen. I love you too, Mom. But you just go. You feel and you go and you trust and you just know that, like, it's not up to anyone else. It's not someone else's fault. It's not someone else's choice. It's not someone else's business. It's your business, and whoever you want to put in your business. And I don't know, man. The more you put yourself in that dark box, the more you start to feel things, and sometimes they don't really make sense, but I'm loving it. So, love yourself, and get your clarity back. I love you because we're all connected. One love.